Hello guys, welcome back. This is Guy the IT Guy, and today we're going to take a look at the $100 emulation PC running Dolphin. And what the game we're going to run in Dolphin here on our live stream is going to be Super Mario Brothers for the Wii. Not the Wii U, but the Wii. Now, the first thing you want to do is you actually want to go download your emulator. And the easiest way to do that is you just look up your emulator. Say like you want Dolphin. So obviously you just go to Google, type in Dolphin emulator PC, or you can just type in Dolphin emulator. And then usually it's the first link that you get popped up here. And then you just go and click on the download link. And then of course you have to choose your operating system. As far as I know, the most stable version right now is Windows 64-bit. As you can tell, there is a Linux build, but it'd be a lot easier if you just go and play it on Windows. I mean, you got a Mac OS X version as well. I haven't tried to play it on Mac OS X, but because this is my $100 PC build, it runs the same processor as my Mac Mini. It has a quad-core i5 2400 series processor, and we're gonna see about how well this actually runs. But right now, as you can tell, I'm on my Windows. Let's see, it's Windows 10. It's not a Mac Mini. This is just my little old $100 PC. We'll just get down to the proof of the pudding here real quick. And that's a pirated copy key. But there. Excuse me. As you can see, I accidentally live streamed my key, but it was pirated anyway. I got it off a website. It downloaded the DAS builder, so I just needed Windows 10 stable for right now. So, get that downloaded, and then the next thing you want to do is you want to actually download your emulator. You want to download your ROM. And I just went out to a website, went out and did a search for it, found Nintendo Wii, close the ad, Nintendo Wii ISOs, which I found on Mu Paradise, and they've pretty much got everything. So I went ahead and downloaded that, and I put it into its own special little folder here that I call the ROMs folder. As you can see, I already got Dolphin 64 downloaded. It's relatively easy to install. You just download it, double click on it, install it. What I'm going to show you is a configuration process, because I actually use a controller that's got its cords all tangled up. I actually use the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, and I find that's a lot easier to use. People, still have their May Flash adapters. I lost mine. Some of them have quit, but you can use GameCube controller, but I prefer to use the Nintendo Pro Switch controller because if it breaks, I can go buy another one. If the May Flash adapter breaks or a wire breaks on it, you're going to be waiting a while before they make a whole new set of May Flash adapters, unfortunately. So, alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and get Dolphin up and running. And here we just type in Dolphin because I obviously accidentally deleted my Dolphin setup. New version of Dolphin is available, which is really nice. If you turn on the automatic updates, Dolphin will pull down new updates as they become available. And you don't have to purchase Dolphin at all to get your updates. What was the Dolphin W? Must be windowed. We don't want windowed. Okay. Now, in the controllers, on their configuration, what I was mentioning is, say like you're going to use your Nintendo Pro Switch controller, be it wired or wireless, doesn't matter. You want to click on the controller port. You want to kill it as soon as you get Dolphin powered up here. Double click on controllers. And a lot of people, they see this up here, up at the top, and they're like, okay, and they try to set up the controllers there. That does not work. That's for the GameCube controllers. Usually, if you have a GameCube controller popping through a May flash adapter or whatever, what you need to do is you actually need to come down here and click on Emulate Wii's Bluetooth adapter, because it's by default like up here somewhere. But you just click on that, and then click the drop down button, and you click Emulated Wii Remote. Now, as you can see, it actually uses a real Nintendo Wii Remote. I actually use one on my other computer because it's got Bluetooth built in, and the Wiimote mates right up to it just fine. The only thing that's crazy is it never disconnects. You got to pull the batteries to shut the Wiimote off. It will not automatically time out unless you set that in the settings. So click Enabled Wii Remote, and then go ahead, click on Config, and then as you can see, you just go on in here and you just set your buttons up as you normally would. Now, one thing that the Pro controllers cannot do that the Wiimote actually does would be the motion controls in infrared. So what I did is I just set up my, like instead of shaking the controller, I just set up the top left bumper button to do the shake for X, Y, and Z, which is left, right, back. I don't play any of the games that require any of that weird shaking, just except for Mario. I might find something later that it will, and then I'll have to reconfigure. But for now, I just set this left bumper button up for the Wiimote shake. You have to go like that to make Mario spin and jump, which it works just fine, as we're about to find out. Now, I was going to run Wii U, run the Wii emulator with my OBS streamer running in the background, but OBS streamer takes up all the video card space for some reason. I probably have to reconfigure it properly. So I've got dual computers running. One's doing my video capture, and the other one I go and play my Nintendo Wii on. So let's go ahead and get into Mario Brothers here. And as you see, my A button, if you just configure it in order as it's listed, your A button will turn out to be the number 2 button, which is usually the thumb button that you use, which is good. So you just hit the number 2 button again, or the A button on your Nintendo Pro remote. And I don't remember if I've got the volume turned down. Let's turn that down. Let's get rid of the strikes. Don't need none of those jumping up on us. Now see, as you can tell right now, I am running in windowed mode. So let's go ahead and get that into full screen. Skip past all that. Because as you can tell right now, just running on the menu screen is running fantastic. And this is literally on that $100 emulation PC that I purchased earlier. There's earlier videos on it. I'll put a link in the description below when I'm done with the live feed. But you can actually go and find that computer. I got it on eBay for $98. Free shipping. And it's running emulators all the way up to Dolphin. My next setup that I'm going to do next week is I'm going to try and run Dreamcast. But all this week I'm just going to be playing around with Nintendo Wii, trying different Nintendo Wii games, see what all works. So let's go ahead and get into Mario, though. As you can see, I've already kind of tested it. Although it's not really, really advanced, never played it before. And I have my thumbstick set up to control Mario, which I love that. Because if you're playing with the Wiimote, you have to use the thumb pad. And I really, thumb pad, hey, that's cool on the NES Classic or a regular Nintendo. Or even a Super Nintendo, but I've just become spoiled from, you could say the PlayStation era, later PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 4. They just got me spoiled with these thumbstick controls,